ਹਾਂਜੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ। ਅੱਜ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਵਾਰ ਫੇਰ ਡਰਾਈਵ ਟੈਸਟ ਤੇ ਖੜੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ। ਜੀ ਦੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਜੀ ਡਰਾਈਵਿੰਗ ਟੈਸਟ ਦੇਣਾ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਲਾਇਸੈਂਸ ਲੈਣਾ, ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਆਪਾਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਬਣਾਈ ਹੋਈ ਆ ਤੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਸੈਕਿੰਡ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਰੂਟਸ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਬਦਲ ਗਏ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਡਿਮਾਂਡ ਆ ਰਹੀ ਸੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਦੀ, ਤੇ ਇਸ ਕਰਕੇ ਹੁਣ ਆਪਾਂ ਨਵੇਂ ਰੂਟਸ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੇ, ਨਵੇਂ ਰੂਟਸ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਵੇਂ ਰੂਟਸ ਵੀ ਦਿਖਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਜੋ ਵੀ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮੀਨਰ ਵਗੈਰਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪੁੱਛਦਾ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਕੁਐਸਚਨਿੰਗ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਹਨਾ। ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੇਰਾ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਹੈਗਾ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਲਾਸਟ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾਈ ਸੀ, ਕੁਨਾਲ, ਤੇ ਆਓ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਰੂਟਸ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ। ਇਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਆਪਾਂ ਖੜੇ ਆ ਡਰਾਈਵਿੰਗ ਟੈਸਟ ਤੇ ਬਿਲਕੁਲ ਬੈਕ ਸਾਈਡ ਤੇ ਪਾਰਕਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਹੈਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ, ਤੇ ਆਓ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ ਮਿਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਬਾਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਫਰੈਂਡ ਕੁਨਾਲ ਪਟੇਲ, ਹੈਲੋ ਕਰ ਦਿਓ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ।
ਹੈਲੋ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ, ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਅੱਜ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਾ ਕੁਝ ਗਾਈਡ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਜ, ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਕੁਐਸਚਨਸ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਜਾਂ ਕੁਝ ਵੀ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਹਨਾ, ਤੇ ਹੋਪਫੁਲੀ ਇਹ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ 'ਚ ਬਣਾ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਅੱਜ, ਤੇ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਆ ਜਾਏ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਦੂਜੇ ਵਿਊਅਰਸ ਨੇ ਹਨਾ ਆਪਣੇ ਬਾਹਰ ਦੇ, ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਦੇ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਦੂਜੀ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀ ਦੇ ਨੇ, ਤੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਕਮਿਊਨਿਟੀਜ਼ ਲਈ ਆਪਾਂ ਅੱਜ ਵੀਡੀਓ ਬਣਾਵਾਂਗੇ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਭਾਜੀ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ।
ਸੋ ਲੈਟਸ ਗੋ, ਲੈਟਸ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਦੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ। ਇਹ ਡਰਾਈਵ ਟੈਸਟ ਦੀ ਬਿਲਡਿੰਗ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਆਪਣੀ, ਤੇ ਨਾਲ ਆਪਣੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ ਪਾਰਕਿੰਗ, ਜਿੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਆਪਣਾ ਟੈਸਟ ਹੋਣਾ ਸਟਾਰਟ। ਸੋ how many routes we have it for G for this time?
Most commonly there are two routes, but sometimes the examiner also choose third route. So
Okay.
we will show all three routes today, but two routes are more common rather than the third one.
So what kind of like questions, like when the examiner sit in your car and
Okay, before sitting in your car, the examiner will check all the indicators, the left turn, right turn signal, front and back. They will check the brake lights are working or not. They will check the horn is working.
so basically they check the car first.
They will check the car first. The windshield is not cracked. The indicators light, that the lights are working. The brake lights are working. The horn is working.
Okay.
Everything is working. They will sit inside the car. They will sit inside the car. They will ask before going onto the highway, especially for only and only for G test, not specially.
Okay.
Only for your G test, they will ask 2-3 questions. How many times you have been onto the 80-kilometer highway? How many times you have been onto the 400 series highway, which means the speed limit is of 100 kilometer speed.
Okay. Point to be noted. Yeah.
So if you say on an 80-kilometer highway you have been to less than 10 times, and on a 400 series highway you have been onto that highway less than 10 times, your test will not be taken. So examiner will not take your test because they think that you are not eligible.
So you will disqualify right away.
Yeah, you will disqualify right away. They will cancel your test, and you will lose half of your test fee.
Yeah.
So you will have to rebook your test. You will have to pay half of the money. Then you will be able to give your test. So I request. So this is very, very important.
Yeah.
Whenever you check in at the kiosk, or if the examiner is asking you how many times you have been onto the highway, please mention more than 10 times.
More than 10 times. Yeah.
At least more than 10 times.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can mention 20, 30, 50, 40, whatever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, I have seen many people's. I have seen examiners cancelling their test just because of this reason. So if you are mentioning this thing, the examiner will at least start your test from here.
Okay. Perfect. So let's start from the first route. Okay. Let's start, buddy. So this is the building of drive test, and this is the car sitting in the parking. So first you have to give the indicator to the left side and then check left or right side both, and then take right turn from here and then go straight.
So the examiner will say let's go. So what you will do is you will give left turn signal. You make sure you put it on drive, handbrake down. So before leaving, make sure you're giving left turn signal and check right left. So if you're checking right left, you will get points for that. So check right left and leave. And from here, right turn signal, check right left here, check right left here, and if there is anyone coming from this side, they have the right of the way. So here also it says slow down because you are unable to see behind this building. So again check right left and go.
So this is the first route.
Yeah. So all three routes are on the left side. All three routes are on the left side. So here, if there is any car coming, you will have to wait here before the sidewalk, before the pedestrian walkway. So even if it takes 2 hours, I mean, even if it takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you will stay here. Otherwise, your test will fail here right away. So make sure it is super clear before leaving. So this route is this road is of 50 km speed. So this is Dougal Avenue. So on every intersection, you should be checking right and left. If you're checking right left, you will get points for that. So at this traffic light, we will be turning to the right. So right indicator, check the mirror, check the blind spot, and we will go. So at the red light, you should stop full 3 seconds. Even though there is no cars coming, stop completely 3 seconds, check the right left for the pedestrians, check the cars, and if everything is clear, you will leave. And if there is any car, you will stop more than 3 seconds for sure. If you don't stop for completely 3 seconds, you will fail the test. So this is 60 km speed. One more thing I would like to say, I have seen many people failing because of the red light right turn. So make sure you're completely stopping 3 seconds and then you will make a right turn. If you don't stop for 3 seconds completely on a red light while making a right turn, you will fail. So check right left here. So we will be taking EC row east. So right indicate, check the mirror, check the blind spot, and enter to this lane. So you will see a yield sign here, a red triangle sign. This means if there is any cycle pedestrian here, check right left here. If there is any cycle pedestrian here, you will give them the way, they will go first. One more thing, there is a road here. So if there is any car coming from this side, they have the right of the way. So red triangle sign means two things. Firstly, you will check for the cycle pedestrians on that side, and then second thing, the cars from this way. So now we are merging onto the highway. So the highway is of 100 km speed. So make sure you are going on 100. Checking 2-3 times mirror blind spot, no cars, and merge. After merging, the examiner may ask you to lane change left and come to the right. So we are going to make a lane change here. Check mirror, blind spot, and lane change.
It's a foggy day today.
Yeah, foggy. And come to the right when it is safe. So right indicate, check mirrors, check blind spot, no cars. Okay. Now once the lane change is done, you have to check all 3 mirrors, 1, 2, and 3, every 5 to 10 seconds. So if you're checking all 3 mirrors every 5 to 10 seconds, there is a marks for that. And make sure you are maintaining the speed 103, 104 on the highway. After the lane change is done, check the mirrors every 5 to 10 seconds and continue. Now we will be making an Walker Road exit. Walker Road exit this lane, the second lane. So check mirror, blind spot, and this Walker Road exit. So the examiner will ask you to make a left turn from here, Walker Road North. Be making a left turn and entering. You will be entering the very closest lane in order to take EC Row West. So enter the closest lane here, and then we will be making a left turn again.
So left from here.
Yeah, left from this light. So again we will be taking on 100 speed, merging on 100 speed, sorry. So left indicate, check 2-3 times, mirror blind spot, and again mirror blind spot and merge, no cars. Very good. Now once it is safe, lane change left and come to the right. So there is one car here. So now check mirror and blind spot and lane change. And we are coming back to the right. So right indicator, check mirror, check blind spot and lane change. So we took the expressway from EC Row East from Dougal. We made an exit on Walker. We took Walker from EC Row West, and we will be exiting on Dougal Avenue. So once the lane change is done, what we have to do? Check all 3 mirrors. 1, 2 and 3.
Always.
Always
Check the mirrors.
Every 5 to 10 seconds and continue on 103, 104. So checking the mirrors you will get points, and also for maintaining the speed you will get points. If you reduce your speed you will lose points. So this is Dougal Avenue now, so we will be making an exit from here. So right indicate, check the mirror, check the blind spot and entering onto the exit lane. So while making an exit, make sure your speed is on 100. Before, after entering to this exiting lane, you can slow down. So before exiting, you should be on 100 itself.
Yeah, here the rep speed is 40.
So it's 40, it's written on a yellow sign.
Yeah.
Yellow sign means it is suggested speed limit. You can be up to 50, 55 or whatever it is safe. So from this light, you will be turning to the left because we are going back to the drive test center. So while making a turn, you will check to the right side and you will make a turn. So if you are checking right and left while making a turn, you will get points for that. So it's green for us. Check to the right one side and just make a turn. So after making a left turn, you will be entering to the closest lane, and once you enter to the closest lane, you will automatically lane change to the right. If you don't make a lane change to the right, you will fail the test. So this speed limit is 60 here on Dougal Avenue. So now the examiner may ask you to make a lane change, so just make a lane change to the left. So one more intersection, check right left here and go. So make sure the speed limit is 60 here. So at this light, the examiner will ask you to turn left. So check your blind spot and enter. So at this traffic light, it says left turn signal. It says left turn signal. So you will only be making a left turn here at this traffic light when you get a green arrow on these two signals. Show them this these two red lights here. It's a left turn signal light.
Oh, left turn, yeah.
So left turn signal means if you get a green arrow, then only you will turn left. If you don't get a green arrow, you will not turn left. You will just stay here.
So left from Eugenie Street.
Yes. So you got a green arrow, check to the right once and just make a turn. So if you're checking to the right, it should be very quick. There will be no cars coming from the other side. It is just for points. We are just checking to the right and just making a turn. Because we have a green light, they will have a red light. They will not be coming from the other side. So at this light, you will be turning to the right.
Yeah.
So every cars will stop for 3 seconds and make a turn on a red light. Yeah, I have seen so many people failing at this intersection, particularly Eugenie at Dougal, because here there are 2 lanes. Here there are 2 lanes and on the other side there is only single lane. So only one car will be coming from that side and there are 2 lanes here. So many people are getting confused by assuming that the car coming from that side will be entering onto the left lane on the other side. So no cars now. So make sure full 3 seconds stop on a red light and then right turn. So here from the subway sign 2470 we will be turning to the right, because that's the drive test center. Check mirror blind spot, and there is no cycle pedestrian, so just make a right turn here, short. So here the speed will be of around, it is suggested to drive in between 15 to 20, 24, 23, 24, not higher than that, because it's a parking lot, it's not a road. So left indicator, check mirror blind spot, and the examiner will ask you to park anywhere at this parking lot, anywhere in this parking lane. So we are starting the second route. The second route is from here, from Dougal you will be taking Eugenie Street, Eugenie to Howard, Howard to you will take EC Row East, you will be going to the Walker Road exit, you will be making a Walker Road exit. Same thing like a first route, you will be making a U-turn and entering to the EC Row West, making an exit again to the Howard Avenue. I will show you.
We will show in detail. Don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's go for the second route.
Okay, same thing again. You will give left indicate, check left and right, and then you will leave from here.
So from the parking,
And again, right indicator, check right left, and if there is any car going this way, they have the right of the way. So wait for them if there is any car. Same thing, you are unable to see behind this building. So check right left again. No cars and no pedestrians, and you will leave. So turn left from here.
again check right or
Check
left.
there is no pedestrian, no cars, and then leave. So it should be very clear while you are making a left turn from here, because I have seen many people failing at this point. Before leaving the parking lot, many people have failed their test because they are not patiently waiting for the cars. So from here, we are going on to the left side, making a left turn of this light. So Eugenie Street, left turn. It's yellow now, so just stop. So this is all 50 until and unless you get the highway. You're close to the highway. So we are going on to the Howard Avenue. Check right left here, and at this triangle sign, yield sign, we will be making a right turn here. So triangle sign means you will be first checking for the pedestrian. Check right left, there is no pedestrian, right? And if there is no pedestrian, check for the cars. If there is any car, you will stop. If there is no car, you will be making a turn. So it doesn't matter what kind of light you have, because you are not turning from the traffic light, you're turning from the yield sign. Make sure you're picking up right away to the 50, or if it is 60, pick up right away to 60. Slow pickup is not good for your test, you will fail. You will lose marks. If you lose more marks, you will fail the test. So and also make sure you're checking right, left and at every intersection, even if I'm not reminding you. So here also check right, left again, right? So now on the upcoming intersection, I'm going to tell you very important thing. If you miss, you will miss the turn and you will go out of the route, you will fail. So make sure you're keeping an eye on it and paying attention. So after this traffic light, you have to enter to the third lane automatically by yourself. So after this traffic light, there are 3 lanes. So enter to the right side, check mirror blind spot, and we are entering to the right side. The examiner may ask you to make a lane change or may ask you to come to the third lane, or they will simply say check right, left. They will simply say go E0 east. If they simply say E0 east means you have to come to the rightmost lane by yourself. So we are going E0 east now. So this is very important, guys. So we are merging onto the highway, left indicate. Check mirror blind spot completely 3-4 times. Same thing, the examiner will ask you to make a lane change to the left and come to the right. So we are going to the left. And again coming back to the right, check mirror blind spot and coming to the right side. Now maintaining the speed of 103 and 4 and checking the mirrors, all 3 mirrors, every 5 to 10 seconds. Maintaining the speed of 103 and 4 always. So now we will be making an exit onto the Walker Road. So right indicate, check mirror blind spot. We will be entering on this lane, okay? This is little confusing. So make sure you are entering onto the second lane. So turn left at this light. So check mirror blind spot and we will be turning left, entering to the left lane.
Okay, so we are again here, right?
So we are again, yes, same thing. Just entering from a different road and exiting on a different road. I mean, Walker is the same. Entry and exit for the other highway is different. So turning left here, check right once and just make a turn. So we'll be going back to E0 west again. So enter to the closest lane here and turn left. So check right once, quick, and just make a turn. So this is all again 100 km speed. So we'll be merging on a 100 km speed. So left indicate. Check mirrors.
Blind spot, mirror.
Blind spot, yes. Check again 2-3 times and then merge. Once merge, lane change to the left and come to the right. Back to the right. Yeah. So same thing, we will be exiting onto the Howard Avenue. We entered from Howard Avenue, exiting onto the Howard Avenue. So while exiting, your speed should be on 100. And once you made an exit, you can slow down. So depending on the situation, if there is any car ahead of you, in front of you, you will be drive of course slowly. So here you will be taking Howard North. So check mirror blind spot and enter to the rightmost lane. So here also it doesn't matter what kind of light you have. because we are turning right from the yield sign, from a red triangle sign. So check cycle pedestrian, no cycle pedestrian, so you can come on to the top of pedestrian walkway, and then check the third lane. If there is no cars on the third lane, you can enter this third lane. And very important thing, you will be making a lane change to the left by yourself. If you don't make a lane change to the left by yourself, you will fail because the third lane ends here. So this is very important on this route, that after making a right turn on a triangle sign, yield sign, enter to the third lane, and after entering to the third lane, lane change to the left by yourself because the third lane ends. It should be very quick. So now the examiner may ask you to lane change, show them how you make a lane change, left, go to left and come to the right. They may ask you to do so. So you should be ready for that. So we are after this light, we are going to make a lane change. So lane change left. You're maintaining a decent gap from the other car. So at this light, the examiner will ask you to turn left. So check again, mirror blind spot, and enter to this lane. So this is Howard Eugenie. So you will be turning left from Howard Eugenie. So this is Supreme Truck Driving School. So if you want to get a AZ license, I recommend you to contact Supreme Truck Driving School.
Yeah,
They are best in town.
They are best, yeah.
Okay, green light, check right, left. So turn right at this light. So Dougal Eugenie.
Again here.
Again, yeah, it's a red light. What you will do?
Check right or left.
And the most important thing, full stop for 3
full
seconds.
stop. If it's red light, so full stop here, and then check both sides, and then go.
If you don't stop for 3 seconds, what will happen? What will happen?
You will fail right away.
You will fail right away. Okay, good. So turn right onto the drive test center. So this is end of our second route. I will be showing you the third route now. So the third route is not that common, but yeah, there might be a chance that examiner may take you there. And also it is on my first video for G. I will show you again, but it is very, very rare that you will be going on to the third route, which will be from Dougal Avenue to Huron Church, and Huron Church to Dougal Avenue back to the drive test. So it will be very rare you will be going on to that route. But still I am showing.
So we are back in parking.
So we'll be leaving from here.
Okay, so we are going to the third route now, and let's start.
I will show you.
Yeah,
So third route will be Huron Church. I mean Dougal, Huron Church, Dougal.
Okay. So this is the this route is also in our last video as well, right?
Yeah, the first video.
Yeah.
So same, left indicate, check right, left. There is no cars, no cycle pedestrian, and then you will leave.
Yeah, and make sure nobody is sitting with you, only examiner.
Yeah. Check right, left. And we'll be going here. Again, check right left here and go.
Yeah, and make sure your speed will be around like
15
to 20. Yeah. Again, left from here.
Yeah.
Check pedestrian,
Check cars. Yeah.
cars and roads. Give
It's
left
clear
signal.
now, yeah.
It's clear, and now we can
So
go.
it should be very clear while making a left turn, while leaving the parking lot here. I have seen many people failing, so always I'm reminding. This is the third time I'm reminding in this video. Check right left here.
Green signal.
It's a 50 here.
Speed is 50 here.
Yeah.
Now from Google.
Yeah, from here at the lights we will be turning to the right. So same thing. Full completely 3 second stop and right turn at the lights. Oh, it's a green light now.
So
No need to stop. It's a green light, so you'll just make a turn. It's a 60 kilometers. So right away pick up to the 60 kilometer speed. 60 to 63 and go.
it's cloudy today. Cloudy and foggy.
Foggy. So here we will be taking EC row west. So check mirror blind spot and enter to the this route.
Yeah.
EC row west. So triangle sign, check right left. And if there is any car going this way, give them the way. They will go first. So here you will see the white dotted lane will end. So once it ends, come to the center of the lane. So check mirror blind spot, and we are onto the center of this lane. Now we are merging onto the highway. So 100 speed, check mirror blind spot. Check again mirror blind spot. Check again, and it's 100 now. It's safe to merge. So we are merged. Same thing, the examiner will ask you to make a lane change and come to the right. So we made a lane change here. And come to the right. So we are coming back to the right side. So check mirror, check blind spot, and
Yeah.
to the right lane.
Make sure before changing the lanes, you should have to give the signals as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes like people forget, right?
Yeah, they forget, they will lose marks.
Yeah.
So if you lose more marks, you will fail your test.
Absolutely.
So checking the blind spot is very important. Checking the blind spot is also
Yeah.
marks. If you don't check the blind spot, you will lose marks again.
Blind spots, mirrors,
Yeah, all these things.
and focus on the road. That's it.
Exactly. Yeah. So every 5 to 10 seconds, all three mirrors. And now this is the Huron Church exit. So we'll be making an exit here. So at 100 speed, just enter to the exiting lane, and then yes, now you can slow down. So closer to the yellow line.
Yeah. Slow down here because it's
It's a
sometimes
60.
it's too dangerous.
Check mirror blind spot and enter to the leftmost lane.
Yeah.
So if the examiner is asking, or even if they are not asking you to do, you have to enter to the left turning lane by yourself.
Yeah.
They will tell you that at the lights, at the upcoming traffic lights, will be making a left turn, so be onto the left lane.
Yeah. And we are lucky today. We have less traffic today. But
Yeah, because it's
it's Christmas.
Yeah, it's a Christmas
Yeah.
day. Yeah. It's green, so check to the right once and just make a turn. So here you will be on the leftmost lane only. So don't lane change to the light automatically by yourself. It's a 60 kilometer zone here. It's yellow now.
So it's a green light.
check right left.
Always check right left.
So turning left at this traffic light, left indicate, check mirror, blind spot and enter to the left turn lane. So we will be making left turn here and then left turn again onto that traffic light. So that one. So check mirror, blind spot and again entering to the left turning lane. So here it's a green arrow lane. I mean, this is arrow, which means it's a one-way road.
So you can't go right from here.
You cannot go right from here. You can only go left or you can go straight. So you see this arrow sign. Zoom it here so that it is easier for them. Yeah, so this arrow sign means it's a one-way road. So if you're making a left turn, so you will be entering to the closest lane here. The closest lane. Enter will ask you to take E0 East. So there is an E0 East on that side. That one. So okay, it's a green arrow. So making a turn. So while making a turn, they will ask you to take E0 East. So by yourself, you will have to lane change to the right. Check mirror, blind spot and straight, and then again you will check mirror, blind spot and then you will enter to this lane. And then you will be taking E0 East. Check mirror, blind spot again and take E0 East. Yeah. So it is 50 on a yellow sign, which means it's a suggested speed limit. You can go up to 60, 65 if you want to, or if you want to drive on 50, up to you. So it's a 100 kilometer speed. We are merging now. So left indicate.
Check blind.
Check 2-3 times mirror, blind spot. And we are merging now. So as I told you, the examiner may ask you to make a lane change to the left and come to the right. So there is a car here. Once that car is gone, we will be making a lane change. So check. It is safe.
And make sure you also have to focus on the center mirror as well.
Yeah. Check mirror, blind spot. There is no cars. So once the lane change is done, you will be checking all three mirrors and maintaining on 100, 300 and 4 continuously. So check all three mirrors and continue. So we are making an exit here. So it's a Dougal Avenue exit. Right indicate. We check the mirror, check the blind spot, and we are at a speed of 100. We are entering to the exiting lane. So once we enter to the exiting lane, you can slow down now. Again, it's on a yellow sign. Suggested speed limit 60, 65, and by yourself you will be entering to the first lane because the examiner is going to ask you to make a left turn here. So it's a green light for us. So check to the right side once quickly and just make a turn. So this is 60 again. By yourself you have to make a lane change to the right. If you don't change lane to the right, what will happen?
You will lose the marks.
You will fail the test.
Fail the test.
Yeah. So again, check right left here at the lights. Now the examiner may ask you to make a lane change. So we will be making a lane change here because we are going to make a left turn after two lights.
From this intersection?
No, not from this, the next one after this.
The next one after this.
Sometimes the examiner may ask you to make a left turn here. It depends on them. So check right left here again. There is one more hidden intersection here. So check right here again. Yeah. So left turn at this traffic light. Check mirror blind spot and enter to this lane. So when you will be making on this, making a left turn on this light, when you get what? When? I'm asking.
When
you.
it's green,
Which green?
the left signal,
Arrow green.
arrow green.
Yeah. It's a green arrow going left, right? So we are making a left turn. So we are turning right at this traffic light. Check mirror blind spot. And what we have to do here? It's a red light.
We have to fully
Completely-
stop.
3 seconds.
Yeah, full stop
It's a
for 3
green light.
seconds. Now it's green, then we can leave.
If you don't stop for 3 seconds, what will happen?
You will fail
You will fail the test. Okay.
right away.
Okay. So turning right at this drive test center. So left turn and park anywhere.
So we are back in the parking
back.
lot. And examiner will ask you to park anywhere in the parking lot.
So once you're back from the test, before leaving this car, the examiner will give you any suggestions about your driving. That you made this kind of mistake, so it was not good. Try to improve this, or etc. Whatever. And before leaving this car, they will tell you the result.
Okay.
They will not say you passed or you failed. They will say congratulations, you met the ministry standards.
Okay.
You met the ministry standard, which means you're matching the ministry standards. That means you passed.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't know the terms of.
Yeah. So
these
they
kind of
use
stuff.
different terms. They
Yeah.
don't They will not directly say the pass fail. Some may say, but most of them.
But they like examiner will give you the hint, right? Like
No, not the hint. They will directly say. I mean, in
they will
other words. In other words, they will tell you the result.
Okay.
So if you fail, they will say, "I'm sorry, you didn't meet the ministry standards because you did this mistakes."
Okay.
That's it.
Got it.
So few examiner will not say anything. They will just say, "Go inside."
Okay.
What do you mean by go inside?
Go inside.
Go inside. That's it. So I mean, they are not being much friendly. They are just saying, "Just go inside." So I have
what
seen.
does that mean?
No, that doesn't mean anything. Just go inside. Maybe you pass. Maybe you fail. Most of the time you're passed if they say such things. I have seen many students calling me. I don't know if I am passed or not.
Okay.
Because the examiner simply said go inside.
Yeah. Even we don't know.
Yeah, most of the time you have passed, but better to check the result before going inside. You can check your result online. Drivetest.ca, download test result.
Okay.
If you are entering your license
we
information,
can check online as well?
Yes, you can check the result online before going inside, or whatever, you can get your result from inside also.
Okay. So these are the 3 routes which we already mentioned, and you guys can follow these routes, and you will.
I hope you pass.
Yeah, you will.
All the best.
You guys will make it. So, okay. So if you like the video, then share with your friends and whoever wants to clear the test. So hopefully this video will help you guys.
Very helpful.
Yeah,
yes.
very helpful. Yeah. So hopefully see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.